Guys, it's Huff. I am back again, and this is actually going to be a haul. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to be on a no buy. This stuff is all stuff for nail art, so technically it's almost like business type stuff. That's how I'm justifying it anyway. All of this came from Born Pretty store. As I go through it, I'll show you what I got. If you want to see any of it in action, curious about any of it, then just leave me a comment down below and I will do something about that. So first of all, what I got is this. What this is meant for is when you've got striping tape, you can put striping tape inside it, and with some of these they're actually wide enough to get more than one striping tape, so you can actually have several of them coming out. It just makes it a little bit easy to use, because finding the ends on striping tape can be super hard, especially if you're right in the middle of doing something. So I thought that was a really good idea, and they're not particularly expensive or anything, so I got that. I also picked up some new brushes. These ones are meant for 3D acrylic art type thing, except this one here I could probably apply with. I prefer to use a slightly smaller brush than a bigger brush when I'm doing my acrylics. Some people prefer the big ones, but the little ones on the end are for doing 3D type art, as they're quite small. Yeah, so I don't know what quality they are because I obviously have not used them yet. I pretty much got this package a week and a bit ago. I kind of had a quick look and then I put it all back in the bag because I was intending to do a video. So I haven't actually used any of it. I got 3 different stampers. So I got this one here. This one is a sticky, squishy type stamper. Which is why I'm not going to take it out of the bag, because these things pick up lint like nobody's business. It is quite a bit bigger than my other stampers. So this was my first stamper. As you can see, the size is significantly different. This one, when my nails are a little bit longer and on my thumbnails, it's too hard to actually do the whole nail, or if you're trying to do a long design down the whole nail, I can't do the whole of the nail properly, especially on really long nails, whereas this one is just so super big, you can pick up massive image and because it's squishy, particularly if you've got quite curved nails, it allows you to roll it with, sorry you can't even see that, roll it across the nail like that, which makes it way better to use. Not that I've actually used it yet, but you know what I mean. I know what I'm talking about. I also got this stamper. Now, take this one out of the bag. The reason this stamper is really, really cool, it comes with a scraper. No idea whether the scraper's any good. But this one has a hole in the bottom of it that you can see through. And the reason this is really good is if you're trying to place your stamper in the stamp on a particular spot on your finger, you can actually see through the stamper to your finger and make sure that you place it exactly where you want it, which is really, really awesome. And it is also quite a soft, squishy one. The other one I was showing you is actually quite rigid in comparison. The harder they are, the harder it is to get them to stamp onto the finger properly. So yeah, really excited about that one. This one also comes, funnily enough, this would make it's like another nail art scraper. They give you this one and then they give you this one. This one probably works better. Credit cards work really, really well for stamping. So if you don't have a scraper, get an old credit card that you don't need anymore and use that. It'll work just as well. I also got another one which is basically the same as this one, but it's purple. Doesn't come with the extra scrapey thing, just comes with one scrapey thing, but it's another one of the see-through ones. When you're a stamper and you're doing lots of stamping, having more than one stamper is actually a really good idea, particularly if you're doing advanced stamping techniques, like where you put the stamp onto the stamper and then you paint it and then put it on your finger. It gives you more opportunities to actually do several designs at once instead of only doing one design. One of the girls that I watch quite a bit, she Cassis, I'll leave her link down below. She often will do multiple stamps on multiple different stampers and then put them onto, so she only has to do the whole process once, which is really, really cool. So yeah, there are a couple of other girls who do the same thing, but that was the one I could think of the name of. Yeah. So the other thing I picked up was these. I've been wanting these kind of things for ages. These are nail vinyls. These are the Born Pretty ones that you can get from Born Pretty store. There are other places that do them. They may actually be better. I don't know, because I've never really used any of them. So I got this one. If it would focus. Oh gosh, there we go. So I got that one. I got this one that looks like a shattered glass sort of thing. I got this one, which is stars. If it would focus on the stars. There we go. And my favourite one, and the one I'm looking forward to using the most, is scales for a mermaid nail. Yay! And I also picked up on Born Pretty store, they have like a Lucky Dip. They have various prices of Lucky Dip. I normally just get the 99cent one. And they come with a few little products. You get like, I got 3 of them. You get a little bag and it has different stuff for you to try out. I guess it's the stuff that nobody buys. Or they're like trying to get rid of it. So the ones I all got are all from the nail art section. So the first one came with this stamping pad, which does not want to focus. There we go. It's got a butterfly and a moon and a 4-leaf clover and footsteps. So kind of cute. What you have to remember with these ones, you notice, like, okay, so this one here has got the blue on top of it, so you know it's got a sticker on it. These ones also have a sticker on top of them, but the sticker's clear. And so you'll try to use them and you'll think it's not working properly, I can't pick up the image. That's because you left the plastic on. So I got caught. I thought I had some absolute duds, and then I realised that they still had a piece of plastic on them. It's just that it's clear. So do be aware of that. If you get a stamp, like a stamping plate, even if you can't see the plastic on them, they always have plastic on them. The other thing that came in this particular one are these nail stickers. Yep, these are water ones that you stick in water to get them off the thing. They look like watercolour flowers, which is kind of cool. Great big one down the bottom there. So they're kind of cool, looking forward to that. And some glitter, because you know you can never have too much glitter. So the little hex glitters in tealy turquoisey colour. In the second packet we have another stamping pad, stamping plate. This one is more full nail designs, but it also has, look at that glare, it also has a moustache, look at that, but it has like the full nail ones, which is kind of cool. I also got these little nail sticker things which you can cut to the length that, come on focus, there you go, that you can cut to the length that you want them to be. And a little bag of 3D flower thingies, oh there we go, little 3D flowers in kind of a peachy colour, so they're kind of cute. And in the last one, yeah, it's pretty good for 99cent, quite frankly. In this one there are some black hex glitters. So that's cool. These nail foil things, like nail wraps, which again does not want to focus. There we go, they've got little love hearts on them. Super cute! Not that I really use those, but anyway. And another stamping plate with clear plastic on it again, clearly. This one has like love on it and a seahorse, which is really cool, and kissy lips, and yeah. So those were all, so they're all like 99¢. You get back like 3 items. You can pay a bit more. I think there's a $1.50 or a $2 one and a $3 one, where you get more stuff or like, you know, maybe better quality stuff. But most of the stuff from Born Pretty Store is like really, really cool anyway. So as I said at the start, if you want to see any of this stuff in action, then let me know and I will do something about that. If you want to subscribe and see more of my stuff, then click down there. And leave me a thumbs up if you like haul videos. And I will see you in my next video. See ya!